Right now I want to show you the RAM-B-309-7, which is the RAM motorcycle mounting kit for reservoir mounting and U-bolt mounting. So you can see here down the middle I have the base that actually mounts onto your motorcycle. Now what this kit has though is two ways to mount this base. So it's a 1-inch ball on top, which then can connect to a 1-inch socket arm, and then to that you can put a GPS or cell phone or whatever it may be. But that's how the ball on top connects up. But the key is on this part is just to show you how it gets comes together and you can get it on your motorcycle. Now as I said, this is a motorcycle mounting kit, so it has a couple of ways to actually mount that device right there. First option is what you see here on this side, which is the U-bolt mounting kit. So what you have a choice of is taking one of these U-bolts, which fits around your handlebars, and then that slides into these two holes here, and then once onto the handlebar, you can see there it just has a groove there with a round sort of connection. You just take the nuts, put them on top, and then you have caps which go on the ends to make it look nice and also fairly smooth. And then you now have this mounted onto a round rail, be it your handlebars or some sort of support across your handlebars, or anywhere you really have a rail that you want to mount this. Now the options for mounting through the U-bolt is this 1¼ inch wide U-bolt. You also have this 1-inch wide U-bolt, and then you also included is a adapter which makes this 1-inch one go down to around about ½ inch. So you really have a great set of options here to mount this system onto a U-bolt, onto a round base or round pipe, ranging in size. So that's the U-bolt connection on this. Just to note, these are zinc coated U-bolts. They are not stainless steel, so you need to put them on fairly carefully because you don't want to chip the zinc coating, otherwise these U-bolts can rust. Now on the other side here we have the motorcycle clutch and brake reservoir connection, which has two sets of bolts with just simply exactly the same except different thread types, and then you have spacers and washers. Now the way this one works is on your clutch or brake reservoir on your motorcycle, you'll see a little screw head, something similar to that, and you'll see two in a row that sort of just show holes like that. What you do is you remove those two bolts and then check the thread of the bolts against these two threads here and pick the ones that match, because they're quite distinctly different. And then once you've taken that bolt out and everything, or the two bolts, you take these bolts and put a washer on the end of one and put the washer on the end of the other one, then simply thread these through the head of this base like so. And then once they're in there, you then put the spacer, the black plastic spacer on the ends, and now you have a system that bolts back into the holes that you just removed the bolts from. So these go back into your clutch and brake reservoir hole, depending on where you've removed it from, and then you get a mounting system for that. So that's how this system works. You have two options, as I just said, to connect all this up. Be it the U-bolt way or be it the clutch and brake reservoir bolt way. But there it is, the complete kit that makes up the RAM-B-309-7.